Spy Family is back, everybody. Yippee, hooray, hoopla. So in the world of anime coming out this fall, it's full of a lot of big stuff. Like, this might be the biggest season of anime ever, if not at least one of them. You have the final arc of Bleach finally coming out, which is going to get serious real fast. Chainsaw Man, which is about the most gruesome shonen you can put out. My Hero Academia's War arc, which is, you know, as well as Mob Psycho's new season that looks like it's about to get very real. Then you have other stuff like To Your Eternity, and let's just say these are all going to be very serious, bloody, violent, or just overall crazy. But there is one anime that has returned this season that stands out above the rest, one that doesn't follow the dark, serious, and bloody factors that the rest of these shows are gonna have. And well, you've already seen the title, it's Spy Family. I'm talking about Spy Family. Now, Spy Family is a show you can describe in just 2 words: family fun. Anime is something that I believe has a show for about everybody. You've got your shonen battle stuff for all your meat-headed needs, as well as your rom-coms to help you cope with the lack of human interaction you get in your life, and the everlasting loneliness that will stick with you forever. From battle and action to slice of life to whatever the hell Land of the Lustrous is, you've got a vast variety of everything. But how many anime do you think are best fitting for the whole family to watch? Well, there wouldn't be a lot, in all honesty. Most anime are something that I wouldn't show to my parents, or especially to a kid. And that's where Spy Family comes in, the perfect show to grab the wife and the kid and sit down as you watch a family that you wish you could trade yours in for every single weekend. This show has everything from action to comedy to romance, and it balances it all perfectly to where this show offers the perfect amount of everything you could ask for. It's refreshing to see a show that knows who their audience is, what they're coming for, and what they're expecting every week. The show doesn't try to be anything bigger or more serious than it actually is, but it doesn't shy away from a few emotional and wholehearted moments as well. Though there isn't a lot of stakes here, this show does a really good job of making me care for the main family and want them to see it through happily to the end of the series. Because my god, I love the Forger family. Like, they are amazing. Lloyd works so well as a protagonist that's both stoic and cool, but also kind of soft as well. Just from the little amount of episodes we've got right now, you can see how much this whole family thing is starting to mess with his spy stuff, because he's starting to truly want something like this and have a real and normal life with a real family. He kind of reminds me a lot of Peter Parker in a way, as he's constantly pushed away from activities with his pretend family to take care of his responsibilities as a spy. But as the show goes on, you can see the toll both of these things are starting to have on him, and while he's fully focused on his overarching mission, perhaps what he plans on doing after this whole thing is over is starting to change. And I just gotta say, man, Lloyd is a better man than me when it comes to Yor. You know that tweet that says, "The Joker a better man than me because if I had Harley walking around base all day, I would be getting no villain work done." That's how I and probably a lot of people feel about Yor. She's easily the best girl of the year in my opinion, and while she's very sweet, funny, and wholesome a lot of the time, she has her moments where she's a total badass or just absolutely terrifying, which I hope and I expect to see more of in the future. There's not a whole lot I can actually say about her as of now other than I just love her character. She's just so engaging and yeah, she's hot, but like everyone knows that already. Yor is the best. End of discussion. And we don't even need to talk about Anya. She is what makes this show amazing. Anya is the heart, the soul, the smug of Spy Family. She's adorable, she's funny, and she's fucking awesome too. Usually child characters in anime are like annoying as hell, but she's one of the few exceptions where the little kid in the show is honestly the best character. Because there's really nothing bad you can say about her. Like, I can't even think of anything that I don't like about Anya. She's probably the biggest example that authors should look at when writing kid characters in their show. She's not a snotty little brat, but she's also not totally annoying and better than everybody in every single way like a lot of kid characters are. Protect Anya at all costs from the weirdos of anime Twitter. Please and thank you. You have plenty of other cool side characters as well, such as this guy. I don't actually remember his name, so I just call him Stanley because he looks like Stanley from SpongeBob, you know, SpongeBob's cousin, brother, what was he again? And then you also have Yor's brother Yuri, which, I'll be honest, I'm not too fond of. I don't know, man, I'm just not a fan of sister complex characters. They're very weird to me, and he's like siscon times 2000. He's okay when away from Yor, but when they're together, I just start cringing, man. Like, I'm really cringing hard. Those are the most prominent characters, though. The cast so far is pretty small, as it doesn't need to be all that big. You also have Damien and Becky, which, I mean, they're cool, but there's not a lot to say about them, so I'm not really going to waste any time talking about them. I think one of the reasons I'm so hooked on this series is how much it reminds me of like the old cartoons I used to watch. Like while watching Spy Family, I got quite a bit of Amazing World of Gumball vibes. That might be a weird comparison to some, but that's what this show reminded me of. And I mean like early Gumball that was very self-contained, not later Gumball where they reference a lot of stuff. And Gumball was like my favorite show growing up, so you can already see how much I like Spy Family right now just off that comparison. Now the shows aren't really similar at all in terms of anything, but as I said, it's just the vibes, and vibes is all that matters. It follows a typical episodic format that makes it easy to watch and start really whenever you want to start. It's easy to watch and doesn't try to make you think too much, so it's just a very simple and fun show you can get through. As I said before, you have a lot of big shows starting up this season, but they're all so serious, bloody, quick, and depressing, and like that's fine, but it can get pretty tiring, which makes Spy Family Part 2 a really big breath of fresh air for the season. You'll be finishing up your blood-curdling Bleach fight or whatever messed up shit happened in the current Chainsaw Man episode, and then you can just jump to watching Anya, Lloyd, and Yor messing around with penguins. And really, that is all I could ask for and all I could ever need from this show. The manga hasn't actually been going on for that long, and it isn't even close to over, nor has it had that many chapters, but I still don't know if I'm going to check it out just yet. My main reasoning is not because I think it's not going to be as good as the anime, because I don't think that at all. It's just that series like Spy Family, it's in the same breath as like Gintama and Love is War for me, which are a lot better experiences when viewing them in animation rather than in manga form, because the comedy just works a lot better there. And I'm not saying it wouldn't be as good in the manga as it is in the anime or in animation, I'm just saying that's what connects with me more when it comes to more lighthearted and comedic series that don't take themselves as seriously. But who knows, maybe I'm misjudging it, maybe I'm being unfair, and maybe my opinion will change completely when I check out the manga. I don't really know how many chapters it has entirely, I just know it's not a lot. So, you know, after part 2 completes, I'll check it out, maybe, if I have time. I've been making videos lately on a lot of more tragic series or just overall negative videos, so I wanted to talk about something a bit more happy and fun. And what better way to start this spooky season off with one of the most wholesome and happy shows out there. But don't worry, I'll be talking about Bleach and Chainsaw Man too, so stay tuned for that. Favorite characters are definitely like the entire family. I can't pick, they're all great. Least favorite character, Yuri. He's not awful, just really weird. Like, really weird. The best episode is the one with the castle. Fight me on that, I don't care. And that's about everything I have to talk about in this video. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to add this into this video because I only found out after I finished recording the audio, but an update to the last update in my last video. Jesus Christ, that's a mouthful to say. But the strike on my One Piece movie review is gone now, and the video is back up for anybody to go watch it now. That's right, Toei of course didn't respond to my appeal because why would they? And so YouTube took the strike off. No more strikes on my channel, no more claims on the video, no more blocked in other countries, so the video is back up. You can all watch it better than ever before, except there is like a 1-minute section cut out of it, but like that doesn't matter anyways, so I just wanted to put this into the video to just say thank you guys for the continued support on my videos. Those 3 weeks without that video up really killed me, but you know, my last video I uploaded did really good, so that really helped my channel out, so I just want to say thank you guys for that. And since that video did so well, let's try and do the same on this one too, and the next one after that. I'm gonna try to start uploading more videos from here on out for the upcoming fall season for anime, so be on the lookout for Bleach, Chainsaw Man, and a bunch of other animes that I'm going to cover. Jesus Christ, has this video hit 10 minutes yet or not?